Hey, it's Tom from Pack Hacker, and in this video we're taking a detailed look at the NITECORE TINI 2, which I've been testing over the course of the last 3 weeks. So let's dive in. Okay, so the main material on the outside, this is in an aluminum alloy housing. So feels pretty strong, pretty good. It's not plastic. I just want to compare it to the Prometheus Lights Beta QRV2, I think it's called, that I traveled the world with prior. So size-wise, they're a little bit different. I like the form factor of the TINI 2 a little bit better, which I'm surprised it's not called Tiny 2, but it is TINI according to their marketing copy. So this is aluminum alloy right here. And I just wanted to quick compare like the different sizes between these two. So I do like the TINI 2 form factor a little bit better. I think it's a little bit more packable, which is great. I mean, Pack Hacker, we're always talking about the packability of items. Now, this beta flashlight is going to be powered with a battery that you can change out. This is a 280 milliamp rechargeable battery via USB-C right here. So there's this little rubber thing you can pull off, and you can add a USB cable and plug it in. And I like the OLED screen as well. I'm just going to bring my laptop over here because I have a USB-C cable. So when I plug it in, you can see the OLED screen here. If I can point it in the light correctly, is going to show that it's charging correctly. This line thing that's happening now, I'm not sure if you can see it. That's not how it is in real life. It's just doing that because of our camera. So it's going to look like there's like brightness sweeping because of the frame rate of the camera we have up here. So it is a nice solid white off that OLED screen while it's charging. So just wanted to note that. So when that's plugged in, it's nice too because you can still use it. So right now, this is 1 lumen, and then we have 15 lumens, and then we have 65 lumens, and then we have 200 lumens. So I mean, that's getting super bright. Sorry for shining that in your face. But I love the 200 lumen mode. It is so bright for something this small. I mean, really, it's like, I don't know, like a very, very powerful flashlight, and you can see what's going on outside. Now, it also tells you the different amount of times that the battery will last for. So after I unplug it, we can actually see how long. So at that 1 lumen mode, it's going to last for 60 hours. If we go into the 15 lumen mode, that's going to last for 8 hours. If we go into the 65 lumen mode, that's going to last for 2 hours and 30 minutes. At the 200 lumen mode, the very, very bright, that's going to last for 45 minutes. So that's really nice. You're going to get a ton of brightness out of this thing. I have used a flashlight in the past of this size to like light up a small tent. So, you know, if you're doing like some hardcore adventure travel, you're probably going to want a better flashlight. But if you're doing more like urban travel, you know, you might need a flashlight just 1 or 2 times on your trip, or like if the power goes out in your hotel or Airbnb. This is really what that's great for. On this 1 lumen or even the 15 lumen setting, I've used it to like light up a tent before. And it's really, really nice for that. You know, if you're going to be more hardcore, outdoorsy, you might want a better flashlight, but this is going to do the job in a pinch, and it fits on your keychain too, which is great. Now, there are 2 modes with this thing as well that I want to talk about. So right now, I have it in demo mode. So regardless of the brightness that I have set, you can see that little counter in the lower left-hand corner, that's counting down. And once that reaches the very end, it's actually going to turn off the light by itself. There we go. So once that reaches 0, that light is going to turn off automatically, and that's demo mode. Now to put it in daily mode, I hold both of the buttons at once. You're going to see that flip to daily there, and then that's just going to stay on until the battery dies. So I appreciate that too. If you are using that tent use case, like I said, on like 1 or 15 lumens, you want it to light up your tent or just some area of it so you can see a little bit, you're going to want to throw that in daily mode so it stays on. But what's nice is in demo mode, if it turns on accidentally inside of your bag or something like that, it's going to turn off after 30 seconds. But there's an even better way to make sure that if the light turns on in your bag, it's not going to drain the whole battery. So what you do is while it's on, you just press and hold and then you're actually gonna see that lock button come up. That's 1 lock and then 2 lock. So right now, when it's in the 2 lock mode, nothing's gonna happen when I press these buttons. It's pretty much inoperable. To release that, I just single press, then long press, and you're gonna see that unlock. And there we go. Now you can see that it's back to the regular mode. And then when we're in lock 1 mode, by pressing and holding, like that, so pressing and holding, it's like press and then long press. It took me a couple times to figure out. I was like, how is this even in lock mode? I had to like look at the instructions and watch the video to find out, because there are only 2 buttons on this thing. It's not super intuitive, but once you know it, it's a little bit easier. But now when I'm on that 1 lock mode, anytime I press and hold this button, it's just gonna put on that super high 500 lumen mode there. And that's gonna stay on for as long as I hold this, and when I let it go, it's gonna come off. If I press the power button, nothing happens. It shows that it's in the 1 lock mode. And if we press and hold again, it unlocks it, and then we're back to that mode of being in demo or daily mode. This thing also has some IP54 weather resistance, which means it should be fine in a lighter rain. Really how it's defined is it'll be okay under a low pressure for 10 minutes. So it does have some weather resistance capability. And as long as you have this USB-C, little rubber thing capped too, that's gonna help with additional weather resistance. So there you have it, the NITECORE TINI 2, small light, really awesome to work with, and just one of the best small flashlights for travel. Super small, compact, and gets very, very bright. Thank you for keeping me here at Pack Hacker, your guide to smarter travel. We will see you in the next video.